team played outstanding. Obviously, ACC regular season champs. Notre Dame came out and they gave us a tough game, never quit. But, I thought our guys executed really well. Jimmy McCool with career-high 20 saves to Johnny Hall 21-26, and Owen Hiltz scored 5 goals today. I thought those players in particular helped put us over the edge. And who knows what happened at the end, but we finished the game and got through it.
Questions? You guys can just fire away.
With the whole delay, obviously, you go back to the locker room 5 minutes after you used there. Did you say anything to them, or what were you guys thinking about, talking about at that time?
We talked a lot about, what happened in the first half and the few minutes we had, and then after that we took some time and relaxed, and then we got together and refocused and dialed it in before we went back on the field. Got a good warm-up and play.
How much of a worry when you go into a delay like that your team could come out flat, or were you expecting your team to come out big?
I trust these guys, and we always do what we think is right, try to prepare them, and the other team's got to deal with the same thing. So we're both on the same in the same situation, and we did what we thought was right to prepare our guys, give them some time, and let them relax, and then got them dialed in before we went back up.
Did the season potentially being on the line today with a loss, was that talked about at all this week, or if that was something that might come into play?
No, I think what we talked about was the opportunity in front of us. Chance to play Notre Dame again, an opportunity to control our own destiny by taking care of business today, and that's the only thing we're talking about.
Coach, you win by 2. Greg Elijah Brown scores 2 goals. What did you see out of his play that made him so effective on the
Yeah, I love the EMO group. They've been doing a great job all year. Top 10 group in the country, and they executed today 2 of 3. Got all great opportunities. Could have had 3. Joey hit the pipe on 1, but other than that, they played great. And Greg just doing his job, his role, and he did it very well. So we're happy he got these 2 goals.
Coach, what about the man down unit? Notre Dame had multiple chances with 2 men up, multiple men up at a time. No goals allowed in those portions. What did you see out of those guys to really kind of hammer home not giving up any of those goals?
They were amazing today, I thought. They held them scoreless. We had 11 penalties against us today. Very interesting. And they held them until the last 40 seconds or whatever, and they got a couple goals. But other than that, they were scoreless on their man up. And I thought they did a great job. I think it took 5-on-3 for them to score.
You said,
Gary, I know a lot can happen, but you feel good about your chances now with this win for the NCAA tournament. If this win might have put any doubts at rest.
I don't know. You just play. When we look at the next game, is the opportunity in front of us. I hope our strength of schedule and our resume speaks for itself. We play one of the toughest schedules in the country, and we just got another win against a really good team, and hopefully that's enough.
What can you say about Jimmy's performance, 20 saves? Obviously, you're on for him being thrown to the same game last year. What do you see about his growth and how he guided you guys to win today?
He does have experience playing in this, so he got he got an opportunity to play last year in this semifinal, and I think he must have learned from it, because he came out today and played outstanding. He was awesome, so I'm just happy for him and happy for the team.
you said you challenged your team this weekend in terms of in practice. How did you see them just respond and execute today?
I thought they played great. I thought it was a great team win, team effort. They never gave up. They kept responding. Sure, they made mistakes, but both teams did. And, but they did what they needed to do to get through and win.
Two more questions.
Now, you don't know who the next opponent's going to be. So what's the preparation like in these coming few days?
Well, we'll watch this game and go from there, but it's the same as any prep. We'll shorten version. We've seen them before. We know what they're all about. These are our last two games of the regular season against Duke and North Carolina, so they're fresh in our memory and it should be pretty quick turnaround.
How'd you see Owen step up with 5 goals today in his performance?
I thought he played outstanding. You know, he really was the key to our offense. You know, making some great shots and scoring some big goals.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, and just how big of a win was this for you guys in terms of what's happened the past 3 games?
I mean, yeah, the last 3 games didn't quite go our way, but we're just fighting for more time together, and that's what we got. So now we're focused on Sunday.
Jimmy, that final stretch there, particularly the one you left the net, you came back in, there was like a kick save that went out of bounds at one point. Is that one of the more wild stretches of your goalie career ever?
Collegiately, probably, yeah. You know, in high school we played kind of a running gun style, so I was used to that a little bit. But yeah, it was a pretty crazy turn of events. Just happy we got the stop on that one, and happy we got the W.
And what can you say about the physicality? I mean, you got beat up a lot too, it looked like today. Like, is this one of the more physical games you played in?
Yeah, love it. Physicality's great time out there, and just excited we got the win.
You returned to this game last year against you. What can you say about kind of how you've grown since then and how you were able to have a career high 20 saves today?
Yeah, you know, last year didn't go as I would have liked it to, and so coming into this, I had a little bit of a chip on my shoulder to prove myself, I felt like, and you know, the defense was just great in front of me today, and that made my life a lot easier. So, you know, that was huge for me to get the looks I wanted to, and just happy we got the win.
Owen, you obviously had that. Your 5th was kind of the open net. When did you realize you were going to shoot it right away, or was it kind of just a split-second decision?
I mean, we drew up a play. I was going to pick up the ball. If they double teamed, I was just going to shoot it on the cage or this and that. We were going to back it up. I really only did it because Johnny Mullen was just crushing on the face-off. So, I mean, we're going to get the ball back anyways.
What worked well in terms of the overall offensive performances compared to the past few for you guys?
I think our ball movement was on point. No selfish play today. We had very good. We had a lot of hockey assists that don't get credited, and those are like for us that's like an assist. So I mean, when we play like that, we're pretty much fun to watch, I guess.
Jimmy, you mentioned how this was such a physical game, so while you want to enjoy this win, quick turnaround coming up Sunday afternoon, what's the process for you and the rest of the guys like in terms of recovering and being ready from a physical perspective?
Yeah, for me personally, just hop in the ice bath probably, and then, you know, we're already focused on Sunday. You know, this game's over, it's done with, and we're really excited to go out there and go to battle with our brothers again on Sunday.
Jimmy, walk me through this sense. Was there a sense of urgency within the group this week, and just walk me through what it was like within the group?
I don't know if sense of urgency. We just we want more time together. You know, like I think every guy on this team loves each other, and we're gonna do anything to spend more time with each other. So I think that was our one goal was, you know, nothing's promised, and we got to fight for every second with each other.